Hello students, let's we start our next lesson, nutrition in living organisms. Here they ask questions, let's recall. First, what is malnutrition? The answer is lack of proper nutrition caused by having enough to eat, not eating enough of the right things, that is not eating right food. Then second, which are the ways to prevent malnutrition? Answer is we eat a healthy food and take a balanced diet. That is we have to include in our food, that is plenty of fruits, vegetables, starchy food, dairy foods and some sources of protein. Then let's we continue our lesson, nutrition. Some life processes go on continuously in living organisms. Substances which are digested and assimilated for obtaining energy and for the growth and health of our body are called foodstuff. Students, we know that some life processes, many life processes is occur in living organisms. There is like digestion is there, respiration is there, excretion is there, reproduction is there, blood circulation is there. Like that, life processes occurs in the living organisms. Here they have given the substances which are digested. What food we are taking inside our body, that is digested and assimilate in the stomach, that is assimilate means the digested juices and enzymes also mixed in that food, and that complex food material it convert into simple food material, and that is absorbed in the wall of our stomach through the blood vessels, and from that we get the energy, and that energy we are using for the our and the living organism use for their growth and for their health, and that is called food stuff. What we have taking the food inside our body, and that is digested and then assimilated, that is called foodstuff. We get several types of nutrients from foodstuff. Nutrients can be classified into two types, namely macronutrients and micronutrients. So here they have given the two types of nutrients. Macro means a large number we want, means the big one, and the micro means in small quantity, or micro means small. Nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins and fats are required in large quantity, that is these are macronutrients, and minerals and vitamins are required in very small quantity, they are called micronutrients. So here they have given the two types of nutrients, and related to that we have given the examples. So macronutrients are carbohydrates, proteins and fats, because they are required in large quantity in our food, and the micronutrients, that is minerals and vitamins, they are required in small quantity in our food. So these are the two types of nutrients. Then the process of taking in and using food which takes place in living organism is called nutrition. So here they have given the what is nutrition. The process of taking and using food, what we have taking the food and that is used by that organisms, so which takes place in the living organism is called nutrition. Then need for nutrition, why we need that nutrition? First, to supply the energy required for doing work. So a living organism wants to do many works or daily works, so that they need the energy, and that energy we get from nutritious food. Then second, growth and development of the body. This nutrition is need or useful for the growth and development of the body of the organism. Third, to replace the damaged cells and repair tissues. Then fourth, to fight diseases. For that we want or we use that nutrition or nutritious food. Then autotrophic nutrition. Some organisms can produce their own food and thus nourish themselves. This is called autotrophic nutrition. So those organisms can produce their own food. We know the example, that is plants. Plants, they are making their own food with the help of sunlight. They are not depend on another organism. So they are called the autotrophic nutrition. This is called the autotrophic nutrition. And plants are called autotrophic. And another word for them, they are also called the producer. Then the heterotrophic nutrition. Some organisms depend on other organisms, plants or animals for their food. This is called heterotrophic nutrition. So some organisms depend on another organisms like plants or animals. So they are called the heterotrophic nutrition. Means they cannot prepare their own food. They are fully depend on other organisms, like we have given the example of plants and animals for their food, and they are that is called heterotrophic nutrition.